It's Elizabeth Scraffo speaking. I'm here to inform you about what's happening during the Casablanca Declaration. Let me introduce the main players. We will listen to Roosevelt, President of USA, Churchill, Prime Minister of Great Britain, Field Marshal Eisenhower, Best Americans General, de Gaulle, the leader of Free France, and Field Marshal Alexander from Great Britain. And now, a few parts of the final speech.
The Red Army is winning the Germans in Stalingrad. General von Paulus is surrounded by the Russians. It's time to invade Europe, crossing the Channel. Indeed, if we reach France, we will win Nazi Germany.
We propose a landing in France depending on massive US troops on British soil.
I think you are wrong about that. I disagree completely. We prefer an allied assault on Sicily, followed by an invasion of Italy where the enemy is weakest. Further, we believe that the priority must be bring down German military strength before meeting the German head-on.
We also need to consult my ally Stalin for decide. He's not here because he's battling to hold Stalingrad with his army against Germany. Since Stalin is absent, we have to decide the policy that Germany, Italy and Japan should surrender unconditionally.
The war should finish as soon as possible.
That's all. We will keep you updated on upcoming events.
Всем добрый день!
Good morning, visitors.
Вы действительно верите в решение посадки союзников во Франции, что надо сделать в июне 1944 года? Или вы, британцы, хотите только успокоить Советский Союз, нашу страну?
Do you really believe the decision to carry on the Allied landing in France for June 1944 in the so-called Operation Overlord? Or you British just want to reassure the Soviet Union, my country?
The Operation Overlord represents the British commitment to the Alliance's second front, and we all believe we must do our part.
Мы должны назначить нового генерала в течение одной недели.
It will be important to appoint a commander within 1 week of the conference ending.
Marshal Montgomery, one of our most important generals, will be nominated as ground commander.
We appoint Eisenhower because he is considered the best general on strategy rather than on military tactics.
Хорошо, значит, операция «Верлон» будет установлена 22 июня 1944 года, которая является также годовщиной нападения Гитлера на Советский Союз. Я подтверждаю даже, что Советский Союз будет принимать участие в войне против Японии.
Well, the Operation Overlord will be timed to coincide with Operation Bagration, with the D-Day will be set for June 22, 1944. That is the anniversary of Hitler's attack in my country. I also confirm that we will join the war against Japan.
Good. But what about the Turkey's involvement in the war?
And what do you think about the future of Poland and Finland?
Мы обсудим все это на конференции в Москве, для того, чтобы принять важные решения.
We will discuss all these things and debate them at the Moscow conference, because we need time to make some important decisions.
I agree completely.
I couldn't agree more.
Спасибо, товарищи, за эту встречу.
Good misters, thank you for this appointment.
The pleasure was all mine.
Mr. See you at the next conference. Goodbye.
The Jalta Conference held in the Crimea, codenamed Argonaut, continued discussion held in Quebec about German future. On the war was over. Apart from the three allied leaders, the conference included a total of around 700 military advisors and diplomats. This was a conference that anticipated post-war events and the liberation of Europe. The Grand Alliance, Russia, USA, UK made the following declaration. British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, Soviet leader Joseph Stalin, and President of United States Roosevelt.
The defeat of Germany. We have considered and determined the military plans of the three Allied powers for the final defeat of the common enemy. The military staff of the three Allied nations have met in daily meeting throughout the conference.
Declaration on Liberated Europe. The three governments will jointly assist the people in any European liberated state or former Axis state in Europe, where, in their judgment, conditions required to establish conditions of internal peace, to carry out emergency relief measures for the relief of distressed peoples.
Unity for peace as for war. Our meeting here in Crimea has reaffirmed our common determination to maintain and strengthen in the peace, to come that unity of purpose and of action which has made victory possible and certain for the United Nations in this war. The following information has been interchanged. The timing scope and the coordination of the new and even more powerful blow to be launched by our armies and air force into the heart of Germany from the east, west, north and south have been fully agreed and planned in detail.
We also must form intergovernmental authorities broadly representative of all democratic elements in the population and pledge to the earliest possible establishments through free elections of governments responsive to the will of the people, and to facilitate, where necessary, the holding of such elections.
Only with the continuing and growing cooperation and understanding among our three countries and among all the peace-loving nations can the highest aspiration of humanity be realized, a secure and lasting peace which will afford assurance that all the men in the land may live out their lives in the freedom from fear and want. Nazi Germany is doomed. The German people will only make the cost of their defeat heavier to themselves by attempting to continue a hopeless resistance. Victory in this war and the establishment of the proposed international organization will provide the greatest opportunity in all history to create in the years to come the essential condition of such a peace.